Welcome to another episode of the And Now I Know podcast. I'm your host, 32 Flavors, and I'm here to inspire you to live life at your fullest potential. If you're looking for a podcast that's going to inspire you to chase your dreams, motivate you to get up each and every day, and help you navigate life just a little bit better, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. And if you're listening on any streaming platform, be sure to hit that follow button, and don't forget to download our episodes because I need that shmoney. Now, this episode is going to be so good, so make sure you stay here to the end. All right, we got a very special guest, as you can see. Okay, I don't know if I need to introduce my guest first or if I need to tell y'all the title. Let me introduce my guest first. Okay, so right now we have my good sister, my best friend, my dog, my dirty. If you're from... Slow it down. I'm getting too excited. If you're from St. Louis, you probably know her as Casey Chanelle. She might have been your bottle girl. She's definitely about to be your future nurse. Where else you been at?
Might have been your last tag.
Might have been your last tag.
Might have been driving the truck.
Might have been driving the truck. What I say? What's your name?
Selling you some clothes.
Selling you some clothes. You did everything.
A little bit.
At this point. But we got my good sis, Miss Sanders, Casey Chanelle in the building. Clap, hold on. Yes, y'all. And today's episode is a very special episode, and the title is Woman to Woman. Now, we don't ever do stuff like this, so this is going to be extremely juicy, but outside of the juice, it's going to be extremely motivating to my women, and it might even help some men. I can't even talk. I'm too excited, y'all. Oh my God. It might even motivate some men and help you navigate your relationships as well. So, without further ado, we are going to be talking about and giving you guys relationship advice, big sister advice. That's why it's called Woman to Woman. Whatever you want to call it, whatever stage of life that you're in, I know that we can all relate to this video, this episode as women, period. Because we all go through things. A lot of times we only chit chat amongst our friends and our family. But if, like I said in my previous episodes, we are all more alike than we are different. We don't really talk about our struggles and our heartbreaks with the world. So a lot of times it feels like you going through it alone, or it's just you and your friends, you and your flossy posse going through the struggle. But we all go through stuff. So we just here to tell our story and give some encouragement from a healed place. I feel like we've been spending a lot of time getting to know ourselves, digging deep. She's been in nursing school. She's about to graduate. I obviously just started this podcast. So we really been diving deep into our passions and our callings. So I'm super excited to have you, my good sis. Before we go deep into this video, I just have to say that the reason why, because I could have chose anybody, okay? The reason why, see, she goofy and she silly. The reason why I chose my good sis is because, for this episode specifically, because I always admired your heart, okay? She will always say that I have a heart of steel. And she literally just called me Judge Judy yesterday because I literally have a low tolerance. It's probably lower than what it should be, but I admire.
Grizzly bear.
Yes, I always get called the grizzly bear, but it's because I go so hard and I'm so passionate. That's what we gonna say. But I always admire your heart. I've always told her that her heart was so big, and she was, always so loyal and is so loyal to her family, her people, her friends, her partners. So, I mean, not saying I ain't been loyal, but I'm just saying, like, we both kind of, outside of having the big heart piece, we both stand on the same principles, and we both essentially believe in the same thing. So, yes, sis, I'm excited. How do you feel? Are you nervous?
I'm very nervous.
Yeah, I'm clenching my butt cheeks.
I'm very nervous, but we're going to get through this.
Yeah, we're going to get through this. So, essentially, we're going to give you guys, we're going to try to get through all 5. We have 5 key pieces of advice to share to y'all out there listening. So, I'm going to read my one. She going to read her one, and we going to kind of piggyback off of each other. So, let's get
telling our stories.
Telling our stories.
Lifetime, we ready.
Disclaimer, we ain't gonna say no names because that's just
nobody's
doing
that's
that.
Messy.
That's super messy. But we may
I got an
use
alias
a nickname
or 5
definitely
for y'all.
or 5 for y'all.
I got a couple.
Yeah, we got a couple. So let me just dive
if
in.
you know, you know.
If you know, you know, right? And if it's you, don't even get to saying
it's cool.
nothing. Nobody will know.
Be cool.
Okay.
Just be cool.
So the first one I have written down was have non-negotiables before you start dating, before you enter a relationship. Period. And your non-negotiables should be based off of your morals, your values, and your character, right? And I wrote a few down that I look for in my man at this point in my life. Number one, he must be a God-fearing Christian man. All right? I don't want no man that's out here looking to his homeboys, his partners for the guidance, because it's giving the blind leading the blind.
Partners can't find their way out of paper bag.
Right. And if the man is not spirit led, no. Like, it's an automatic no, right? Also, I don't want to be getting ready for church, and I'm just looking at my man like
laying in the bed.
You just laying in the bed.
How about what time you coming back?
Like, no.
You like you be getting your
like
clothes
who is guiding
shoes.
You? Jeezy, Gucci? No shade to them, but like absolutely not. Please, no.
That's exactly who.
Yeah, no. So outside of the God-fearing Christian man, I put family oriented. I do not want to be bringing somebody to the family cookout, the family reunion, and you just sitting in the corner, isolated, looking stupid. Absolutely not. I need somebody. I love my family. I love being around family. And when I have my own children, I want to be able to have all the I was going to say kick-its, the cookouts. Christmas going to be at my house, you know, and I want my man to want to be around family, just like I would want to be around his. And another one I put was kind. So essentially, your non-negotiables, you need to have those set before you even start seeing people, because if you don't have non-negotiables, I feel like you'll just go for anything. Or once you get fed up enough, once you get mad enough, then you'll say, I don't like this, and you need to start doing that. And when you don't set those non-negotiables too late, it's like, girl, bye. You already here. Bye.
Girl,
Go ahead and sit down and shut up. What you think? What's one of your non-negotiables?
I'm gonna agree with you on the God-fearing man. I definitely need a God-fearing man for sure, and as well as a kind man, because you would be surprised men can be mean. Yeah, 9 times out of 10, if he mean, he don't like you.
He don't like you.
He don't get out of there.
And
he don't like you. Get out of there.
Get out of there.
But my like number one non-negotiable would be infidelity.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that nothing's perfect, but infidelity is what I just cannot get past. I can't get over it. So once it goes there, that's pretty much, even if I try, once it goes there, it's pretty much like it'll never be the same. Yeah. And once you change the whole dynamic of something, it's like, well, now what are we doing?
Right. And then I could just be randomly in the car with you and the song come on and I'm looking at you like,
it could have rained the day that I found out you cheated. Now every time it rains, we into it.
Fight.
No. So I totally agree that you gotta have your non-negotiables.
Yeah. Infidelity has always been my line in the sand. Like, I just can't take it. My heart cannot take it. Like,
it start messing with your confidence. It start having you questioning who you are, who they are. If this is real, if this is fake, has it been a lie from the beginning? It'll just tear the whole situation apart.
Yes, and infidelity. I saw this post on Instagram, and there was this millionaire or billionaire. I wish I had I can input the post, but it was basically saying that it was these businessmen talking, and they were saying that they don't trust businessmen who cheat on their wives because it is basically a reflection of your integrity, of your character. These people don't care about your wife or whatever, but it's like it shows the type of person. Yeah, you a backdoor Joe. We don't like people who...
If you will mess around on her, I don't stand a chance.
I don't stand a chance.
And that's how people should look at it, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people think it's cute. Like, oh, yeah, bro, go ahead. Yeah. I see you whole time. They want to see you just like them. Yeah. Somewhere looking crazy.
And another thing with the infidelity, I feel like, I don't care what the men say. You are trying to fill a void. You trying to fill the void. You trying to have your cake and eat it too. If your woman is holding, let's just say 80%, because there might be people out there that is 100% of the package. Nobody's perfect, but come on, man. If you got a good woman at home that's checking off all the boxes, why are you being greedy?
Or even majority, because you're not perfect either.
Yeah,
majority of the boxes we can roll with.
Yeah, I check off a lot of I got doop doop doop. And you
a lot
do
of
too.
a lot of green checks.
A lot of green
here.
checks over here, man.
Checks.
Okay. So yeah, that's all for my number one. What you got for number one?
Okay, so my number one would be leave the first time.
Yeah.
The first time that man show you something that you don't like or you know you can't rock with, don't think you can change that. Don't think that, granted, people do make mistakes, but something about it will let you know. You'll have a discerning feeling as to if this is really who they are or if this is just a mistake. And you also have to understand anything done more than once is not a mistake.
Right.
So the first time, and me personally, from my experiences moving forward, after the first time, I'm just going to get out of Dodge.
Yeah.
Because honestly, the risk is not worth the reward.
No.
So it's like, you show me something I don't like. Let's just say my non-negotiable. You cheated on me. From my past experiences, I'm going to leave the first time.
Yeah.
Because you stay and you think, oh, he not going to do it again.
He love me.
He love me.
That girl was, look at her.
Look at her.
Oh, we good for that.
Look at
Ooh.
her.
Oh, no. Do not start zooming in on that woman, Big Cobra.
Don't start looking at her. That'll
Like,
mess up your whole
mess up
world.
your whole world. No, just no.
It's not a
either they
reflection of
like,
you. It's not a I'm knocking the mic.
No, you're
So,
good.
hello.
It's getting deep. Right. Mic check. We still here. Okay, cool.
But yeah, no, don't.
It's
just
either gonna hurt you or have you like,
what? Like, what's wrong with
you
me
go from
for that?
Oh,
and they go for that.
and they go for that.
They go
anything
for that.
Bark, they bite. I don't know.
Anything that bite,
they bark. They bark at you. Yes.
Literally.
Yes.
So don't get too caught up on that. Just leave, y'all, because honestly, like I said, would you rather stay and then find out like, so he is a cheater?
Yeah.
This is what he
now
do.
your stomach hurts.
Now again, because he showed you once. Don't let that man have to keep showing you something. Like, do not let the same person keep showing you something. It is too many men out here.
Too many men
that can show you too many different things for you to continue to let the same man over and over again hurt you.
Yeah.
No. Or show you something they don't like. Because there's a lot of things I don't like about a man. And if you show me that, you can guarantee the first time I'm going to leave now. Call me what you want to call me. You won't call me again.
Yeah. And I think also, too, and especially the Black and brown community, our grandmas, our great-grandmas, they stayed. Papa was a Rolling Stone. But I feel like in this day and age, we really got, our name is really holding weight just as women, right? We running the businesses. We taking care of the kids. We doing A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, right? And so we really don't have to put up with as much as what they were back in the day. So I definitely agree with you on the leave the first time, because I had an experience. Now I'm not a Mrs. Spin the Block, but I have spent the block one time, and literally the person did the exact same thing that they did when I left them the first time, the second time. And so then you feel goofy. You feel like, wow, like you really played in my face, like for real. And then when you catch it the second time, it hurts, but it never, you'll never repair from a betrayal. I just feel like when somebody crosses that line with me, because I am so loyal, because you are so loyal, it cuts deep. It cuts deep, especially when I got my man or my partner, I'm 100% all in. I don't need the extras, right? Two in. And these men sometimes be two out.
They one foot in, one foot out, double dutch, and doing all
the elbow all over here. No, like no.
Don't. Just leave, y'all. I'm telling you, the first time leave, you'll never regret it.
You'll never
be the one that got away.
Yeah.
Be the one that got away. Please be the one that got away.
Everybody's got away
every time.
once. I'm here to tell you,
every time.
Every time.
Every time.
And when you look back on it, let's just say you bump into them somewhere, and it's like literally you're doing the same thing that you was doing when I left you.
They love doing the same thing.
They love doing the same thing.
I had a personal experience where it ended, and it literally looked like the year that we started dating.
Bruh, it's like
his whole life everything went back to the year we first started dating, and it was like,
this is who I was with.
You went backwards?
Or really,
or was you this the whole time?
And I'm the reason why we was forward, and you didn't went back like a slingshot because I didn't left. Yeah,
that's you wanted to be the whole time.
The whole time, yeah, it's silly. And you know another thing, I feel like every time I've maybe bumped into somebody, or one of my exes or somebody that I dealt with, they always told me like, "Wow, you doing so good for yourself." I knew it, and it's like they knew it. we don't be knowing it. Mm-hmm. And so that's why I say it's so important to do that healing and work on yourself, because when you know who you are, you ain't trying to figure it out, you know, through in a relationship through a person. Like, you need to know who you are and stand on business about yourself. So, yeah. That's all for that.
That's it for that.
Okay, cool. So next, I would say love yourself more, right? Love yourself more. And what I mean by that is make sure you have hobbies. You make consistent investments in yourself. In other words, find you some business, get you some business, find you something to do. And when I look back over my life, I had a relationship a few years ago, and I'll never forget this. I was in the bathroom. I know we were going back and forth. And this person in particular told me, like, find you something to do. Like, going on, like, you steady blowing my phone up, get you some business. And, like, that stuck with me. And, is the makeup making my nose running?
It's hot.
Or it's hot? Okay, it's hot. It's getting hot.
Yeah.
Yes. But no, the person told me, like, go find you something to do. And shoot, I went and took me a lash class, and clearly that worked out well for me. So in that moment, so right now I'm like, yeah, I'm grateful for that. That was that push that I needed, right? Shout out to you. You know who you are. But in that moment, that was very hurtful. It did not feel good. And it's like, dang, like, I just wanted to love on my man. I just wanted to be with you. Like, I wanted to be the dog up under your arm. Everything. What they be saying, I want to live in your skin, like, literally. But it's like, no, you got to have an identity outside of your relationship. What you think?
I'd agree. I totally agree. You definitely got to have an identity outside of your relationship, because you will look up and get so caught up in that man and everything that y'all are. Don't get so caught up in we that you forget about me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think we should do that. I've had a personal experience where I became the whole relationship. Mm-hmm. Like, my identity was the whole relationship. Yeah. And I thought, well, that's how it's supposed to be. Like, that's how my granny was. Yeah. Like, granny made sure Papa was straight. Papa made sure everything else was straight. So you Earl White. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You literally
like, Earl White. And when you watch your grandmas, typically, now my grandma is grizzly bear, but mine... I feel like a lot of people got the extra sweet grannies that's gonna bake you the cookies, and it's like they loving on their man. They cooking the soul food every night, right? Mm-hmm. They washing the clothes, they doing everything. And when you see that, you grow up thinking that that's what you're supposed to do.
Which I do believe that you are. Do not get me wrong. I do believe that you are supposed to do all those things, not for the right person, for your husband.
For your husband.
For your husband. Don't get caught out here being a wife to the boyfriend.
Yeah, no, absolutely
Don't do that. I did that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that, y'all.
Anybody coming around now, I got a ramen noodle and some chips for you.
I don't have that. My noodles taste too good. I don't have that.
No, actually, she gonna put the green onion, the cut up the cheese, the green sprouts. Yeah, nah, they can't get that from her.
They can't get a thing out of me. You can't get a thing out of me. And honestly, ladies, you don't even have to do all that.
You literally don't.
You don't have to do all that.
Just be cute. Let that man provide and set the tone.
Make him snicker a little bit.
A kiki.
We
can tell a good joke.
I could tell a couple jokes. Might tell you a joke, I'll never tell you a lie. But for real, you don't have to do all that, because you will literally sit up and look up and be stressing yourself out, making sure you're cooking 3 meals a day, 2 desserts with a 3 a.m. snack,
smoothies.
And when he go cheat, he gonna go cheat with baby girl that don't know how to.
Yeah, and we once thought, sis, that this. Like, girl, you should do that. Yeah. Literally,
I used to tell her, like, what?
You ain't did what? And I'm like, no, I haven't. Actually.
And I'm like,
example, a pedicure, y'all. I gave my first little pedicure.
I had to.
Let me tell you.
It was like pulling teeth.
Literally.
It was like pulling teeth.
And guess what? I'll never.
Ever again.
And
I feel crazy for telling her to do it.
Bruh. Literally rubbing on these feet.
Crusties. Them same feet.
Gotta go. And they just be too happy. They thinking they the king and the queen. Like, what? No. Actually, you need to just be paying for us to go to the nail shop and go on.
Again, but there's nothing wrong with the cater to you.
Yeah.
But make sure it's your husband.
Yeah.
Make sure it's the man directing you in the right direction for the husband. Yeah. Don't be out here doing that for just any and everybody because you think that's what you're supposed to do as a woman.
Yeah.
Know that you know the roles that you're supposed to play as a woman, but you ain't gotta to your husband or even your man. Don't give it all.
Yeah.
What they say
Don't
about the
give
cow
it all.
in the milk. Why buy the cow if you get the milk for free?
Yeah.
Don't be that free milk.
Yeah, don't be that free milk. Because we done been almond milk, oat milk,
spoiled milk.
Oh my gosh. All the types of milk, y'all. We have definitely provided experiences for our people.
For sure.
And
the best.
In the moment, it feels really good because we genuinely want the best. Like, and I feel like you love how you were loved. Like my mama is like that. Okay. She gonna make sure the household good. Like I was always loved just so good. Like taken care of is what I'm saying. So you want to pass that on to your partner and set the tone for your house, apartment, or whatever with your man. So yeah.
With me, it wasn't always necessarily like loving how I was loved.
Yeah.
More so with me, it be like I am going to love how I want to be loved.
Yeah. Ooh, that's
so
good.
I feel like it's no better way than to provide that love. Like that same love that you're expecting, you should give.
True.
And I used to think that it was like, oh, no matter, if they know or not, if I show them, then they will reciprocate it. Yeah. But that's not always the case.
Yeah. If
that's
it's not in them,
it's not in them. It's not in them. It's not in them.
And they might do it that one good time. But yeah,
but that'll be just to say they did it that one good time. But I used to just go above and beyond trying to be this or trying to be that. But I'm trying to be what I want somebody to show me.
Yes.
I'm going to do what I would want somebody to do for me. Here come Father's Day. Okay, if I was a father, I'm going to do what I would want on Mother's Day. So I'm going to roll out the red carpet.
That's real. Ooh, same for the birthdays. Every man birthday I had, it was giving red carpet, rose petal balloons, and every single birthday or Christmas or honestly any holiday, these men acted like they never got a dog treat. Like
a man told me he had never had a birthday party.
Bruh.
He was like,
if you ain't had no birthday party,
well into the 30s, what I do? Put a birthday party together.
I'm gonna put the balloon arch up. I'm gonna hang pictures from the wall. I'm gonna have a violin.
Y'all don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Lead them to the no birthdays that they been not having.
Yes.
If your mama didn't want to give you a birthday party, I don't need it.
Yeah, facts.
So
that's
if she can do it.
We out of birthdays too. But I cannot wait for my husband to get all of these things.
Yes.
And I can't say that I'll never. I love
catering to my man.
Me too.
Oh.
I love making people happy and smile. Because that feeling that you get when it's your birthday and all the love is flowing in, you want to give that to your person. So yeah.
I love that.
Me too.
I love looking out for mine.
And I can't say that I'll never get somebody, like I'm going to get you something for your birthday, but it's not going to be that full shebang. Like, as a boyfriend, what you think? You might?
I might.
Are we contradicting?
Kind of.
Yeah.
But
I'm saying all this, y'all.
You gotta show me certain qualities at this point.
Facts,
you gotta show me certain qualities. And you gotta let me know. I guess it is, it's whatever for me, so it's gonna be whatever for you.
Yeah.
That always gotta be on the table. But
it's like you go first. You do it first.
You're definitely doing it first.
You're definitely doing it first. Don't y'all hate when you're dating somebody and it's like their birthday comes first?
I'm a woman. You're doing it first.
And it's like, what do I get this person that I just started talking to or that I just started dating? Definitely some cologne.
Some cologne is to play it safe, y'all.
Don't
get that little cologne.
And some socks, maybe some drawers.
Drawers.
Some little white t-shirts.
They like polo. Going to Macy's.
Whose turn is it?
What you just said.
Love yourself more.
Love yourself more.
Yeah,
okay. My second one is being raised off love versus survival. Make sure that you have someone that was raised like yourself.
Yeah.
Don't get caught
with the little
in the trenches where you have no business. No, don't get caught in the swamp and you came from clear waters. You were drowned out there.
Blue waters.
You don't know nothing about this.
Nothing about that.
So just make sure that you have someone that's a like background. Like morals, ethics, codes. Like I wasn't raised looking at my family members like my auntie and uncle all crooked. Crazy, like they might do something to me or like they don't love me for real or stealing from me, anything like that. Like I wasn't raised like that. I wasn't raised like that at all. I was raised off love. Not granted, it wasn't perfect.
Yeah, same.
It wasn't perfect, but it was good. I always felt love.
Yeah,
I always felt love.
Most part,
I wasn't looking for my next meal. I wasn't dingy, dirty. I knew my daddy loved me. I knew my mama loved me. Like it was, we all ate dinner together every night. We didn't eat till daddy get home. Daddy waking up, he beating his feet, hit the floor
my
outside.
Daddy taking me to school.
My daddy taking me to school. Like, my mama at home doing what she do. Like you got to make sure you have like upbringings. You can't be with the man that was at home, no mama, no daddy, daddy in the street, mama at the club. Oof. He was making Pop Tarts for him and the sister.
Yeah,
and no. Y'all don't know nothing about none of the same things. Nothing of the same thing. So just have like upbringings, because somebody raised off survival will literally
drag you right to the swamp that you got them from.
They would do anything. Okay. Versus when you raised off love, it's like, I can't do that. Yeah. Or I won't do that. Or I'm not going to go that far with it. Like, nah. Yeah. Nah, them ones raised off survival will have you looking like, what?
And I feel like oftentimes, the conversation, we talk about the good girls liking the bad guys. But in reality, you need to play where it's safe.
You need to play where it's safe.
Because where it's
not safe. It might be a little boring.
It might be a little boring.
It might be a little boring.
Nerd, or get you
it might be a little boring, but
maybe not a nerd. Get you somebody that's like you, is what we're trying to say.
Nerd.
Yeah. Or I'm going to say this, because sometimes people do go through the proper healing. I feel like if you did come from the trenches, if you maybe went to see a therapist and maybe you really tried to work through that, then maybe.
Or even tried to work through it on your own. But if you haven't shown any growth from where you came from, and you feel like if you could as an adult, if you can as an adult admit that you had a messed up upbringing and it wasn't the best, you as an adult should be doing things to try and fix that. Yeah. On your own. Like, don't just let it keep riding, because it's gonna roll into the next generation and the next generation, and that's just gonna be what y'all known for. Like, no. Yeah. So you gotta be able to try to fix that. You gotta try to fix that.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, we are the good girls, you know.
I'm definitely a good girl.
I'm definitely a good girl. Come from a good background. Like, I don't know nothing about
we the ones that be targeting.
Yes.
Like,
they love us.
They see it be like the scan. Like, they be scanning and they see the good girl. They like, woo!
Yeah,
get her.
Get her. Drag her through the mud.
Drag her.
Yeah, like literally by the shirt.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally. Don't get caught up in there, y'all. I done found myself in the sewer. With the gators. Oh. Thinking I'm going to find Prince Charming. You're not going to find Prince Charming.
And you cannot change the person that you with. No. Don't be trying to introduce a man to the new life, a better life. Let him introduce you. Like, the man should be leading you.
And not into a dark alley.
Yeah, not into a dark alley. And they will try. They will try.
I done found myself in a dark alley a time or two.
Yeah, and it's not fun.
Honestly, it's not fun. It's not fun getting out that dark alley.
Because I do feel like when you are a good girl and you was raised with love, like, you see people like I could be cool with anybody. Like, it's almost like, come on, like, we can be friends.
It's a blessing and a curse.
It's a blessing and a curse, because you end up just looking at people for their
what's the good?
The good.
Whatever that may be. Whatever that may be. 5% good.
Yeah.
Whole time you don't got no business dealing with 5% good.
No.
Not 5. No. Lead them people where they are.
Lead them people where they are.
But I do commend myself and you for having that type of heart. I do. Yeah. Some of the situations that I found myself in, like the way that I could love in those situations, I think it's rare.
Yeah. And I feel like, I mean, I did, and I know you did made an impact, a huge impact on them people. And I do believe, even though we probably ended up hurt, I do believe that God put certain people in people's lives for a reason, you know. And although we might have felt like we was in the swamp, in the sewer, we showed them people what it was like to receive a good love, whether they wanted to take it in or accept it or not.
And if we're being honest, that's mostly what we thought of ourselves at that time. When we was in the sewer, clearly we thought
at heart.
That's where we at heart.
Yeah, at heart we was in the sewer.
We were in the sewer,
and we was faking it. We was looking good, and
I wasn't faking it.
Yeah, I wasn't faking it. That's literally where I was. I literally thought I could handle it.
Yeah,
I was literally taking people exactly like, come on in,
come on in,
and they like,
come on in here, baby.
Come on, yeah.
Lay your head on my shoulder.
Lay your head on my shoulder. Don't even come near me. I'm actually scared of you.
You gotta have them boundaries, though. Don't do that.
Yeah. It's my turn next.
It's your turn.
Oof. Okay. I guess this is kind of, I don't know if I want to count this one.
Let's see. Let's hear it.
I was going to say, well, this is one that I have written down. Your partner is a reflection of your self-worth. So we're not going to count that as one, because that's basically what you were saying.
Okay.
But I feel like the person that you are dating is a reflection of where you are in that current point in time. I feel like looking back on my relationships, this person today would never date them. But the girl then, she felt like it was Six Flags. Now I see all the red flags, but I guess that just comes with growth.
I guess.
I
say growth and experience.
Yeah. Because no, absolutely not. Heck no.
Because I know some people just keep going and getting back on the Six Flags. Yeah, no. Six Flags.
No. The red flags are not Six Flags, y'all.
They're not.
But okay, I cheated.
On the,
that
Six
one.
Flags.
Okay, so wait a minute. Hold on. Woo. This one I have to just say, don't confuse the fun boy for the lover boy. I think this is all piggybacking off of each other. You can't make everyone your boyfriend. And if you know that you are weak in the knees, don't even try being around them.
Yeah,
because they're going to suck you in.
If you can't stand up.
If you can't stand up.
If you cannot stand up, if you know you're not mentally strong, emotionally strong, don't go messing with them men. Yeah. Don't go messing with them certain type of men, y'all. It's this, or what we call it, the fire and desire. Like the ones that have you just so geeked up and excited. That's cool. Don't get me wrong. That's totally cool. But there's a place and a time for everything. Yeah. You call that man when you ready to have some fun. Yeah. When you want to go
hit the club and hit the town. They gonna make sure you good at the club.
Hellcats, SRTs, all that. That's cool. Call them when it's time for that.
But that
ain't your husband.
That's not your husband. Leave them at the playground.
That's the fun man. That's the fun man. If you know you ain't got no serious situation going on right now, and he make you giggle in a way can't nobody make you giggle when you know it's toxic. You know it's toxic. You see it from a mile away, but it's like it's fun. Yeah. It's so fun.
It's so fun.
Don't find yourself in that like that.
Looking back at them times, like they could have made very good friends.
Cool.
So cool. It's always the toxic or the survival guy. It's really us.
It's really us. Because them men would have been just fine having fun with us. Yes. They didn't have
We wanted to take the initial. We were like, oh, if we doing all this, you better be my man.
You are my man.
You are my man. Yeah. And it's like, no.
Got straight in the fast lane. Never got out.
Lane. Keep me in the slow lane.
I need to be driving Miss Daisy.
Because
I love me a fast lane.
In the caravan, the fast lane.
Yeah, I will try and marry the fun man. Yeah. Leave that man alone.
Leave him. You
need a little boring. Just a little boring. He ain't got to be just straight. But yeah. You need to have you balance. I'm going to say balance.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Like, that fun boy phase, I feel like once you grow out of that, you look back at it like, what was I doing there? Like, why did I think that was going to be my person? And
not even really what was I doing there, but why did I think, like you said, why did I think that would have been my person? Yeah. Because I knew what I was doing there. Yeah. Having a ball.
Yeah, having a
ball.
Yeah, I had
and if we're being honest, if I had kept some of those fun guys in that space right now, they would probably still be cool in my book. Some of them can't even talk to me.
Don't even look.
Don't actually keep it put. You might. You know it. No, but you like keep it pushing.
Yeah, keep it pushing. We just gonna be cool how you be cool.
How you be cool. But if we hadn't crossed them lines, well, actually, if we had been the healed versions of ourselves, we would have been able to see like that's a red flag, red flag.
And in our mind, it's like Six Flags.
And it's all red flags.
Yeah. So. And a sign of a fun boy or a guy that's just probably toxic for you, if you feel like you on a roller coaster ride when you with them, do not. That is not normal. Like, literally, it should be steady. Sometimes you're going to have highs. Sometimes you're going to have lows. But if that roller coaster is giving
the boss,
I don't think everybody got the boss. Is the boss at every Six Flags?
No.
It's no. Okay, so what is it?
Mr. Freeze. Batman.
Yeah, no, that's not safe. Get you somebody that is stable. Look for stability. Look for consistency. And those fun boys are not consistent. Their life is not consistent. So
if you talk to them for a straight 48 hours one day and then you disappear for 72, don't.
Or y'all into it
for
a couple days and then y'all cool for a couple days. It's too much on and off switch.
Love, hate, hate.
And what we always say, when the highs is high, the lows be low.
But the lows be below.
Oh,
you know, below hell. Well, we can say that.
We can say
below hell.
Yeah.
So yeah. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Okay, your turn.
We are piggybacking off each other.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, my third one is have your facts together over your faith. Don't ever find yourself having so much faith in the situation that you're forgetting the facts of
That's
it.
good.
You can have all the faith in the world, it still won't change the facts.
Yeah.
So let's just say, for example, I was in a situation and I just knew this was my husband. I just knew this was the man I was gonna start my family with. And that's how I played it. There was nothing short of it. I did everything I was supposed to do as a woman. And the facts were, he was a cheater. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, I just got all this faith in us. We're going to go here. We're going to do this. We're going to be great. We're going to end up together, have the family, the white picket fence, the American dream.
Yeah.
The businesses, the cars, we was going to do it all. Everything.
Yeah.
We was going to do it big.
Yeah.
Big.
Yeah.
Ghetto fabulous,
yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
The facts should have made me cancel out my faith in that situation, though. Because the facts were, you're never going to get out of this situation what you want out of this situation. What you want is a family man, a man that's going to come home, sit down, act like he got some sense. What you got is everybody's man.
Yeah.
He over there, he over there, he over there. So it was like, I had all the faith in the world, but it wouldn't change the outcome of the fact that that man was what it was. Just like you could be with a man, if he's an abuser, God forbid, I hope no woman's out there going through that, but the facts are, you want to live a peaceful, quiet, nice life. Not having to keep putting makeup on your face every time you go around your family.
And you like, no, it's going to get
better.
No,
it's going to get better. No, you with Floyd Mayweather, baby. Get up out of there.
Yeah.
Get up out of there. I can't do the Ikes. Well, no, I can't do the Ikes.
Yeah,
I can't do the Ikes.
We can't do the Ikes.
I done been in some situations, y'all. I was Tina in the back of the limo.
No. You was really Ike. Don't let her get the line. She was Ike. It was probably Ike and Ike. Because you're
Mike
and Ike for sure.
Oh, I'm hot. See, it's getting hot.
It's definitely getting hot.
But y'all, for real.
Sis said
I done came a long way.
Yeah.
I done came a long way.
See, I never was Ike, but I'm going to cuss you out. Let me take that back. I would have cussed you out so bad.
You would have wanted to hit me.
You would have wanted to. Like, because I got away with my words, and I'm going to have you literally sliding down the wall crying. Like, you really said that to me?
I really said that to you. Yes. I got the mouth. You got to watch them words, y'all.
Boy, but let me tell you, you should not be with a person that makes you talk like that.
You should not.
And wait, hold on. Let me take accountability. You just shouldn't be in places where you got to come out of character. Let me just say that. Because you should not be cussing. You should not be cussing nobody out like that.
You shouldn't, but from
baby, I'm gonna let you have
Casey, some situations have earned that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just say that some situations will naturally earn that.
You
so
like, let me
as
do what
a
your
big
mama
sister,
did.
let me do what ain't nobody probably.
Ain't nobody
I can tell from the stuff you trying to pull right now. Ain't nobody.
This how she talk, yeah.
I can tell from the stuff you're trying to pull. Ain't nobody ever showed you.
Ain't nobody
nothing.
ever showed you nothing.
I'm gonna learn you some.
I'm gonna learn you some.
Ooh,
so show and tell.
Just
show and tell.
Just
you
but
you
no.
match your match. And then that's another thing. You'll cuss them out so bad or do something so out of pocket. You feel like, okay, we even, but you'll never be even. It'll never be even because you shouldn't be getting treated like that in the first place. You shouldn't have to come out of character in the first place.
But everything does deserve grace on your end because you don't ever want to look crazy.
Yeah.
But sometimes sometimes it calls to get cussed out. Don't let nobody just sit up and be disrespecting you. And you're like, I'm better than that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything to you out of pocket. Curse them out.
Curse them out.
In 4 languages.
If you gonna stay. See me, I'm not a part of the stand committee no more. But if you gonna stay, let them have it. Don't let nobody just walk all over you.
Let it ride.
Yeah.
Let them have it for sure. I'm team let them have it every time.
Yeah.
Let them full-fledged.
Yeah.
But yeah. My number 4. All right. Do not be out here trying to be a man's ride or die.
Oh, yeah, no.
That's not a position you want to feel. I know somewhere along the lines we started glorifying the one that's there through it all. And no matter
that's a scam.
That no matter what,
it's a scam.
Kill it. It's a scam.
It's a scam.
Scam likely. I'm here to tell you.
Literally a Ponzi scheme.
Ponzi scheme.
that
triangle thing they had y'all doing. That's what that is. Don't do that.
Yeah,
Ride
because they still gonna go cheat and creep and be with the bookie butts.
Ride for yourself, y'all. That don't get you nowhere. Ride for yourself. And you would think like the ever dying loyalty of having people thinking before they do, like, not her. I can't do that to her. Anybody but her gonna get that done to her. It could be you. Yeah. Don't be out here. Ride for yourself. Like I said, ride for yourself. Ride for your purpose. Ride for. I'm currently riding for nursing school.
Yes.
Like I had to get out the passenger seat, get in the driver's seat, and ride for myself. Like it's been a journey. My sister's been with me. My select few,
trenches, y'all.
My select few been with me, but like ride for yourself, man. Make sure whatever you're doing is for yourself, and the right person is going to ride with you.
Cause nobody could ever take that away from you.
Nobody.
Ain't nobody took them tests. Ain't nobody did their homework. Ain't nobody do them clinicals. That's all you.
Y'all know a man quick to, I made you.
That's
you wouldn't be nothing without me.
Do not be believing everything these men be telling you. Because they will lie.
Don't even believe half of it.
Actually,
don't believe
80%, they gonna say the woman is crazy.
They love the crazy.
Something about an unhealed woman. This will let you know if you unhealed. If you love hearing about what the last woman was, or why y'all break up.
I think it's weird.
It's very strange.
I think it's weird. If you as a man, and I'm dealing with any type of man, and he's sitting up telling me too much about what went on.
I don't even want to hear that.
I'm gonna know you. I don't want to hear that. And one, you sassy. You sassy and you still hurt. You still in love. Because you going too hard trying to explain to me what went on when it don't even matter because I'm here now.
Man, I done had a man say they bought my lash beds. They done started my business. Ain't took nan lash class. Ain't bought nan bed.
Man made me. They said they made me. I said, well, can you do another one?
Can you do another one? And they can't seem to do another one. It's only 132.
It's only one case of Chanelle. It's only one of them. Yeah. It's only one of them. Because they good for it, y'all. Do something that a man can't take for you or try to take from you or try to take all the credit for. Because ain't no real man even going to do that.
No.
Ain't no real man
or even want to say anything like that.
Like, I made you. What type of man want to tell you I made you?
Yeah.
No, only thing you made was your child. Yeah. Any kids you got in this world, that's what you made. You didn't make me.
Facts.
Now, we could have made each other better. Like, you got to be grown enough to be able to say, like, you know, like,
I took some good things from her. She learned some things from me. Yeah. Like, it was a mutual thing. It was a mutual thing. But don't go acting like you didn't just found me from the gutter where I found you.
You came and picked me up with one of them signs.
Yes,
need
like
help right now. Ain't never been nowhere, seen nothing, did nothing. Like, no. Don't do that. Don't do that.
And that's a lot of time, going back to like the grace thing, like it's so hard leaving with grace or hearing that type of stuff and handling it with grace, because when people come back to you and they report stories like your last man or your person said something bad about you and you not saying nothing, all the time I'd be like, do you know how much stuff I could say? Like, if y'all only knew. And I feel like that happens more often than not. And in reality,
watch them stories.
Watch them stories.
Watch them stories, y'all.
Ooh, we have to have literally a moment of silence for all of the stories.
All of the stories.
Because, and then that's another thing I want to talk about. Like, I think that women, we get a kick out of hearing about, like, bad about the next man's girlfriend or ex or whatever. Like,
it's an ego thing.
It's an ego thing, y'all. Like, literally, we gotta be real.
And then you think you got it because it's coming from the person. It's coming from the
it's like, oh, that was 32, man.
Yeah, they was together, so he know.
And she know.
He know. Yeah. So what he's saying is actual factual.
And a lot of times it be the woman setting up the play, doing the things, making everything.
You really like me.
I'm literally gonna just come out here and say there's been situations where I done got the man on the green juice. Now you eat acai bowls.
The man exfoliating.
Please.
The man exfoliating.
And now they trying to tell you, you got to get this new exfoliator. You don't know nothing about eating sushi.
Used to be like, that look like baby food.
Bro. Literally, when you think about it, it's like, what was I doing? But everything happened for a reason. And like I always say, when you know better, you do better. Yeah.
When you know better, you do better.
Yeah.
When you really know better, you do better.
Is it my turn? Is this the last one or is it yours? No, you were the last one.
Nuh-uh. What did you just say? I said don't be out here trying to be the ride or die. We went off of that.
Okay. Boom. So it's my turn. This is a really, really big one. Investigate that man family. And when I say investigate, I mean go around him with his family. See what he's talking about when it comes to his family. What was the family dynamic in the house when he was growing up, because I feel like in the Black and brown community, a lot of times these mothers don't have a man, or the father is not in the home. I'm not saying everybody, but there are a lot of cases, and they make the son the man of the house. Do not go be with the man of the house, because first of all, that man has so much trauma, and two, that mama interference is crazy. I don't want no mama's boys. The sisters,
the mama and the sister neck and neck.
The mama and sisters are neck and neck, and essentially they know that you have the power to really.
That's because you could do stuff they can't.
You can literally do stuff they can't, and they get so jealous and so envious, and it's like I literally want to do nothing but put y'all together.
The roles should be so far apart from each other. Like your woman and your sister and your mama are all three different roles. Yes. There's no reason that they should be clashing about anything.
Literally, I have a little brother, okay? I would not go to my little brother if I have a man, if I'm dealing with men, if I'm dating. First of all, even if I'm not dating a man, I'm not going to go to my little brother unless I'm straight in a bind. Okay, I'm going to go to my dad before I go to my brother. I'm going to maybe go to my uncle before I go to my brother. You get what I'm saying now? God forbid,
I'm going to go to that man that I'm sleeping with.
I'm going to go, and if I have a man,
y'all
I'm
all sleeping with somebody.
Because everybody is essentially sleeping with somebody or seeing somebody. Stop bombarding in your brother's or your son's relationship. You need to go heal them father wounds, them daddy issues, them
because this my man.
Because this is my man, and honestly,
that's your brother and that's your son.
Yes,
we should never be.
Literally, I've had sisters be so out of pocket, it makes you want to just go like snap. But you also know that you know who you are, and from coming from a healed place, you know that clearly they struggling inside, because when you know better, you do better. And I would never put myself in position to bombard or overstep my little brother or my son's relationship. Never. It's crazy.
That's really tacky.
Yeah, it's really tacky. Or I feel like when it's giving triggered. Or when you dealing with someone and you feel like the sister is always in your man pocket, that triggers me. I guess that goes back to the first thing that I said. I'm not gonna come to my brother if I got a man for certain things, or because you taking out of our pot, like you taking out of date night, you taking out of, unless that man is having it. Some men can handle all of that, but if you dealing with like,
I had a personal experience. The man was having.
Yeah.
I never spoke on anything that the man was doing. He was taking care of like his family.
Yeah.
I have nothing to say about that.
Yeah.
I never got told no. It was never you can't get this because I got to get this for my sister. So it was like, I'm not going to intrude on what you already have going on. If you've been taking care of your sister, you've been taking care of your sister.
Yeah.
That's not my place because you can't tell me what to do for my sister.
Yeah.
But my sister also ain't going to be crossing lines and
stepping out of bounds.
You get what I'm saying?
A lot of times we be out of bounds and y'all make it seem like it's out of love. That's weird. That's very weird. Your son is not your man.
Your son is not your man. Like I said, we do things to the brother and the son that the mama and the sister can't do. You're not allowed to do because that would be disgusting.
Yeah, you'll be sick.
This again, there's a line between us. We should never even be into it about a thing.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be into it about a thing.
It should actually be peaches and cream.
We should all be gang.
And if you cool, if it's gang, I'm gonna make sure your brother send some your way anyway. I'm gonna make sure you take care of your sister.
When it's time.
Because anytime there was that type of issue in the situation, I will always be like, you call your mama today, you call your sister today. You know, like that's just
when so-and-so birthday. We got some. We need to go to the
store.
store.
Yeah. Y'all be burning the whole situation up. Then it's like, F you for real.
F you for real.
Yeah.
I never personally had to deal with the moms. I don't know what it was or what it is with me, but somewhere along the lines, like, I attracted nothing but people that did not have mothers.
Oof.
Like either mother dead or mother didn't raise them, the grandmama raised them, or just wasn't around.
Yeah.
Like I had one situation, the mama literally was walking around St. Louis.
Stop.
Literally walking around St. Louis like she did not have these kids.
Yeah.
And it was insane. I had never seen anything like that in my life. Like she's able-bodied, working, walking, talking, breathing.
Yeah. She outside.
She like whatever. Like
And that goes back to that dating off of survival versus love thing. Like, what's your upbringing like?
And people cling to the nurturing spirit because it's like, you the mama that you give me that mama. You give me that.
No, I give you mama.
I give you what my granny taught me. So it's going to be granny.
Yeah,
it's going to be granny. Loving, cornbread on the side with a little peach cobbler. Like, it's going to be, let me rub you. Let me
love you.
Just love you. Like, just let me love you. Everybody don't know what that's like.
They don't.
Everybody don't know what that's like.
They don't.
So.
Yeah, we gotta play where it's safe. Basically.
At the end of the day, play where it's safe. Play where you know you can win.
Yeah,
make your moves while you can win them.
Yeah. All right. Well,
my last one.
More. Yeah, your last one.
Okay, I guess we could take it out. Oh no, hold on. This is a little side note one, y'all. I just gotta throw this in here because it's 2024.
Yeah,
and you just see a lot of wild stuff these days. But I need a manly man.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I need a manly man.
Please.
Don't be too cute. Don't
be singing the songs too hard.
Don't let me get in the car and you got Sexy Red playing and I just got in here. So that meant you was listening to this.
This was in rotation.
This on your phone? I want to play Sexy Red and you be like, turn this off. Like,
please.
Granny, shout out Sexy.
Shout out Sexy.
We love Sexy. No sexy slander.
On the couch
but we just saying like,
your man should not just be like,
no, or too sassy.
Yeah.
No, I don't desire that
at
whatsoever.
all.
I got Jayla for that, and we don't even do
that literally.
Like if we in the club and it calls for that, cool. Okay.
But in the car, it's
we not just
we Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Jaheim.
Joe Avant. But
Pimp
if I come in Pimp C, if I come in this car, you talking about some Hellcat SRT
or what's that one? What's Blake? No.
Don't do that. Like, it's something about a man that you need to know how to fix something. Some of these men can't even unclog a toilet. Like, please.
Can't do nothing. Can't do nothing. Cute.
Like,
just cute. Can't change a tire. Can't do nothing. And like they be saying, always talking about, can you cook? What can you do?
Can you build?
What can you do?
Can you cut? Like, do you cut your mama grass? Like, do you do things
besides
like that?
Drive that?
Ooh,
straight. Do you do anything?
No, they don't.
Like, no,
they don't.
But I need a manly man. Like, make me feel protected. Make me feel safe in your environment. Like, I don't like no goofy man either. Like, don't let me be paying attention to our surroundings.
Goofy. We hate the drunks. We always talk about the goofy drunks. Have y'all, ladies, whoever listened to this, have you ever been in the club and a man just being goofy?
Silly.
Like the eyes are going all over the place. Silly. You stumbling like, no. Actually,
like somebody can come knock you off your feet.
Still might rob me from my purse, take your car keys.
Take me
all together. Drunk, silly, stupid.
Yeah,
no,
literally.
You need to drink some water. Because when I pull that, do you need some water? I'ma say it so stank.
Mm-hmm. I need to know that I'm in here twisted out of my mind, and you like, I got this. Like, anybody make a false move, your body on the floor. Like, for real, I need to know my man got me and my people, whoever we with. Like, ain't nothing gonna happen. I don't need to be checking the
let me make sure. Let me go check on him.
I'm looking around.
If I got a puller, let me go check on him. Let me go check.
Yo, this will be your first and last
time. Make this your best time. You better get drunk as a skunk.
You better. Okay.
Cause I'm hot, and then you would embarrass me cause you drunk stupid. Oh, and outside of you looking stupid, make sure you can hold your liquor. If you know you finna be in here mad, ready to fight, or just like,
oh no, I don't do no mad
drunk. I don't do your mad drunk. Now I'm scared. Now you
fall off
cool.
And slap me.
Cause when we drunk, we loud.
I'm side-eyeing the man. Who? Eyes is just going to the side, period. Literally. You're looking crazy. I wasn't doing nothing, baby.
No, absolutely not.
Don't do it, y'all.
Was that the side note?
That was a side note. I'm sorry. So we gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna head out with Leave with Grace, y'all.
Oh, yes.
I'm
a retired.
I am a retired nutcase. I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with y'all.
Tina, Floyd,
Waiting to Excel, thin line between love and hate. OJ, I didn't do it.
No.
I didn't do it.
Definitely OJ.
But for real, y'all, I was always the girl that like, I didn't show him don't play about me.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna show him.
Yes,
she didn't.
I done had to ride in the back seat. I'm like, bro, like this is
you riding? Is you riding on the phone like yes or no?
Oh my God. Oh my God, y'all.
Y'all, I used to be real hyperactive on the don't play with me. And if you try and play with me, I'm going to show you just why you shouldn't play with me.
And I would be in the back seat like, you really shouldn't do
we going
this.
to jail.
Please,
we going to jail. We going to jail. We ain't going to jail.
Literally, she'd be like, we're not going to jail. I'm like, okay,
I've
you
been
right.
doing this.
It's fine. It's fine.
But for real, no, y'all, it's nothing cute about it. I'm just really speaking from a better place, you know. Yeah, a real better place. But I was knocking windows out. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was knocking men out. I was doing it all. I was cutting up the clothes.
Yeah, it was.
Destroying everything. Yeah, I done did some stuff.
One of the moments, y'all, I was there. She's like, you ain't gonna help. And I'm like, I'm gonna let you have this one, sister. I'm here for moral support.
She did what she was supposed to do.
Yes.
They were just, when I say it was her and my other partner. They standing there like, just watching me. Y'all, it was like the Tasmanian devil. Like,
literally, I'm like, she's uncontrollable. So I'm gonna stay here. Was
flying in the air, like, but they know, like, just leave her alone.
Just leave her alone. There's no point.
And it was to the point where, like, it wasn't right, but everybody around me knew that it was like, that's Casey. Like, you know, she gonna go to that extent. And it shouldn't be like that.
Y'all know that song, When a Woman's Fed Up? We do not rock with the R. Kelly movement. But when a woman's fed up. Ooh.
Don't be the lover and the secretary working every day of the week.
Ooh, do not be the Mary J.
Don't be that, y'all. Because I promise you, that
pain gonna feel different.
It be that betrayal hit a whole lot harder when it was like, I put it all on the line for you, and you do this.
Yeah.
It drives you into a frenzy, but the whole time, like I said, if we go back to my first point, leave the first time.
Leave the first time, or you won't.
If I had left the first time, I wouldn't be burning up, cutting up, shoot 'em up, bang, bang, riding down.
But now we're healed, though, right?
We're healed.
We better. I know y'all probably don't believe us, but we actually are in such a great space.
God fight way harder than I can.
God fight way harder.
God sit back.
God say, on all of mine.
Y'all ain't got them punches like he do.
Y'all ain't got them punches like he do.
I promise you.
In my last situation, this is the first time I've ever done this. I walked away with grace, and I felt so.
It was cool.
I ain't gonna lie, it was cool. It was a cool moment. I walked away. I talked in a very calm voice.
She wasn't sure at first, though.
I wasn't sure at first. I'm like, did I do this right?
Like, I feel like I need to do more. And I'm like, bruh, if I had the willpower that you had in your moment, that you had to walk away from that situation, and you held yourself to the highest,
baby, because
y'all, when they go low, I go to hell.
Yeah.
When I say this lady was levitating,
I was so high, and that's how I knew like therapy was working. I was healed.
That girl said, "Mwah, bye,
no bars,
bye,
literally. Sorry,
bye.
and ain't talk since, and don't plan on it." And I feel like that's how
cut
it
up,
should
burnt
be.
up, did none of that.
Yeah, and I felt crazy because it's like the old you versus the new you. The old you versus the new. It's a constant battle, and you feel like you want to fight, and your emotions get ahead of you, but really, like, God fights.
It's that passion.
That passion.
I'm a very passionate person.
Same.
Very passionate, but you gotta hold on to that. Save that passion for, like I said, some riding for yourself. Like, save that, put that into something, and like into a podcast. Like,
clearly
or an exam or something. Do not be out here wigging out, because somewhere in that man's mind, he like that too.
Yeah, he's
somewhere
like that
in that man. It feeds their ego when you get the tweaking and tripping out like it's the end of the world.
Look at her, she crazy. And they can't wait to prove that you're crazy.
They can't wait to prove you crazy.
They can't wait to prove that you're crazy. And sometimes you should have did way more than what you did.
Way more. But it's not. But really, it don't be deserving.
It
don't
not
be
deserving.
The man itself don't even be deserving of you.
Yeah.
So your reactions when you start lashing out, like, it's like, I got the good girl. I got the girl who can't nobody else get. She right here losing it about me. She's literally losing her mind right before my eyes. Like, I'm that dude. I'm that dude. Like,
they might even
leave that man alone.
Leave that man alone.
Leave that man alone. It's so many men out here, y'all willing to do y'all good. I've been on a dating journey on and off, you know, in and out.
And people are literally waiting to
people are
treat
literally
you right. And I guess maybe we should wrap this up, because literally, y'all, we could go for 3 hours. If we need to do a part 2, you guys can write in the comments, or if you're listening on one of the streaming platforms, you can come on my Instagram and comment under this reel and let me know if we need to do a part 2. But I guess in conclusion, we're going to do our And Now I Know segment towards the end. But in conclusion, I do want to say, like, we are in such better places, and we literally were just speaking from experiences. And if you want to be real and 100, you can listen to this whole thing, and I'm pretty sure you can relate to at least one of these things. And just, this is, I know we were sharing our stories, but this is more of a do as we say and not as we do, or as we done.
This was so that y'all don't have to go bump your head.
Don't bump your head. And I do feel like sometimes you got to go through it on your own to really see it and feel it. But just know that it's not worth it.
When you start creeping up on some of them signs, hopefully what we said will like kind of be in the back of your mind, like she did say.
Yeah, and if you resonate,
how this gonna go when it's wrong.
Yeah, and if you resonated with anything that we said, let me know. You can email me at andnowiknowpod, or you can comment under the reels, or go to my Instagram, or go to the Instagram, the TikTok, whatever. I'm excited. Yeah.
Before we go.
Yeah.
32.
What?
Sis.
What
was your worst sign?
Ooh, my worst sign, hands down.
What was the worst sign?
Aquarius. Literally run for your life. Like, treat it like it's Freddy Krueger. Bruh.
I'm going to back her with that one.
Yeah. Don't you see no Aquarius.
Don't you see that? Don't, y'all better go on. Y'all ain't got. I told y'all I'm going over there messing with them people.
Don't mess with them people.
Mess with them
I would never, no.
Don't mess with them people.
No.
It's something in the water.
It's something in that water.
Something in the water.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I done got re-stressed out and re-triggered over here replaying all these stories. But
I'm cool.
I'm glad. I'm glad that we talked about all of this, because it really shows like where we are now.
Mm-hmm. Like, I would have never did this.
I would have never done this. Never. Like now,
oh, they gonna talk about me.
Yes, I would have never done this. Now I feel like we are able to stand.
Truth.
This is our truth. We able to stand on business about who we are, and we can show like how good God is. Woman. Like He really did take us from here to there, and we might get triggered again. We might slip up again, but it's never gonna be how it once was.
Never.
And everything that we said, we definitely learn, and you live and you learn, and
I'm a better woman because of it.
Yes, I'm definitely.
And I know what to do and who to do it for.
Yes, and we done said all we ain't gonna do. If we meet the right person,
I'm gonna do it all.
The right person,
I'm gonna do it all. I'm gonna go full fledged.
Definitely gonna go full fledged. We probably capping a little bit,
but when I see again that husband and the man, other than that. Baby,
the red flags are not Six Flags, and that's just that.
Have fun, but don't be caught up.
Yeah. And so I'm happy about where we are right now. And let's wrap this up with the And Now I Know segment. So what is something that, before we even started this podcast, like what is something that you knew or that you thought you knew that you know now? I guess after all this talking, after all this said is done. So
now I know.
I'm gonna do me first.
Okay.
Before, I thought that I could change somebody. I can heal somebody. I can show them another way of living, a healthy way of living. But now I know that I'm my own responsibility, and I need to meet people that are on my level. I have to deal with people that are on my level or higher. The goal is higher because I want somebody to lead me, but don't ever play in the swamp.
Yeah. Now I know that even though I'm a loving person and I have a big heart and all these other things, you cannot pour from an empty cup.
Yeah.
So you cannot give. Like I said, I used to try to be the person that I wanted someone to be to me. Mm-hmm. You can't do that because you'll look up and you done pour it all you got into the next person, and you ain't got no more left for you or nobody else. Because you done gave it all to them. So now you got to rebuild from the ground up. So just don't ever pour from an empty cup. Like make sure that it's a mutual thing.
Yes.
It's always a mutual thing. Don't ever get left with nothing.
Mm-hmm. Or even half the cup. Don't even pour half the cup.
Yeah.
Like really, your man should be doing a lot of I don't even want to say it should be even. It should be even
in all aspects, not just financial. Don't let no man tell you because he take care of you that he do all the fucking. Excuse me.
Yeah,
that he does all the work.
Yeah.
Don't let them finances run nothing, y'all. Know what you bring to the table. Know who you are. Know what you stand for. Yeah, make somebody reciprocate that. Stand on business.
Yeah, and now I know as far as it for both of us that we are gonna be blessed with the right man. Because we've done the work. We still doing
You
the
be
work.
thinking the world is over. The world ain't
You
over.
be thinking the world is over. It's like
it feel like it.
It feels like it in a moment. But child, we got so much life ahead of us. We really tapping into everything.
I'm on my third life.
Literally, I'm on my 10th life. I swear.
I'm on my third
literally,
life.
and as long as you get up and keep trying to change and grow and evolve, like
that's all that matter.
That's all that matter, and you gonna get to where you supposed to be. Like God really do be favoring us.
Follow God. I'm definitely one of the
We ain't got
favorites.
no kids.
What he say? He gave me a second chance.
Ooh, he gave me a second chance. No kids, no
kids, no attachments.
Ooh, no attachments. We can literally go
and do whatever. Whenever. However. With whoever.
Yes. And I'm happy about that.
I am too.
So sis, I love you.
I love you.
And I thank you. And I hope y'all enjoyed this episode.
You for having me.
Yes. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. And if you're listening on any streaming platform, don't forget to hit that follow button if you haven't already. And don't forget to download if you haven't already. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Bye y'all.
Bye y'all.
Yeah. Wow.